Here we are at the end of our crazy journey to the mystical future East. Kanoko has learned much of her past and ancestry and has decided to leave her former commander alive. This leaves only one score left to settle. Skybox. We start this mission off with full health, and our overpower maxed out. So long as you know exactly where to run, you even got the chance of utilizing it. We just freed over our way into the Syndicate's mountain compound, presumably their main base of operations, and Kanoko does not give a single fuck about stealth or approaching quietly. She's pissed off, and she has a supervillain lair full of legitimate targets to beat to death with their own limbs. If there's anything we've learned in these first few seconds, it's that the Syndicate is much better equipped than the TCTF could ever hope to be. Multiple hangars full of aircraft, sentries with mercury bows, and soldiers crawling everywhere. Of course, when Kanoko's finished, it'll just be a burning wreck filled with 1,000 corpses, which, now that I think about it, that's really all she left of the TCTF as well. There's going to be a brutal power vacuum after Kanoko finishes here. Speaking of mercury bows, you can see the bolts flashing by behind me as I run. There's a sentry tower on either side, and no way to take the snipers down. They'll occasionally die randomly on their own, leaving you with a very early mission mercury bow, but I wouldn't count on it. And up on these crates here, we'll have our choice of a phase stream projector or a super ball gun. I'll be taking the super ball gun, then we can grab a phase cloak from the snow nearby. Of course, the snipers can still see us just fine, but this phase cloak will allow me to sneak up and execute the two soldiers guarding the entrance. Both will make a run for the nearby alarm console if I don't kill them post-haste.
You're gonna get beat by a girl.
Of course, stealth is never easy in this game, even when you're literally invisible.
Scanning the
Let's go ahead and start this infiltration off with a bang. I'd think with all these guards posted, the lasers would be more of a liability than anything. How often are they going to be tripped by somebody who's not supposed to be there? We'll be seeing a few more of the elite bruisers around here, and there'll be one with an SMG floating around between the two sides. In fact, there he is now. Well, if he won't come to me, I think Kanoko's got a present for him.
Excuse me, Doctor. Have you seen my brother around?
Your brother? What are you talking? Oh no! You're the other Prime symbiote.
Is that a yes?
I'm no threat to you. Just take what you want and leave. Please.
Don't mind if I do. That is not what I intended to do. This console informs us of a few things that are only marginally pertinent. The Syndicate is just as bureaucratic as the TCTF for one, and also you can smash through their storm doors with a truck, but I'm sure that information won't be useful later. These low-level chumps shouldn't be too much of an issue, but it's still best to be on our guard. Checkpoints are few and far between, and it always sucks to have your ass handed to you by normal thugs. Peekaboo. Might as well drop the Super Ball gun now, no point in wasting more ammo with it. This, however, may come in handy. Like, right now. Where the hell did you come from? Huh, this guy's pretty oblivious. We may actually be able to make a stealth kill here. I absolutely cannot believe that worked.
Show me what you got.
As you can see, there's no shortage of weapons or hypos in this mission, but you're going to end up using quite a few of them. Enemies are dense and high ranking. You can also see a few items squirreled away in the next room, but a quick somersault jump will get us up there after we've taken down this bruiser. I think that's supposed to be threatening, but I'm mostly just thinking, sweet, a mercury bow. I've never seen him manage to even aim in the right direction. He's got a seriously itchy trigger finger, just like the Scram Cannoneers.
Please, don't hurt me.
Usually you'd want to wipe out the nearby enemies before chatting with that scientist, but I happened to come in here during a lucky bit of their patrol.
Please, don't hurt me. Help! Help! Please, don't hurt me. Help! Help! This can't be.
You know, Kanoko, you might want to call a little less attention to yourself, just saying. I love that throw. I wish I had that throw.
I surrender.
I wonder how strong those doors are.
Why do I even operate the consoles if you're not going to read them, Kanoko? I'm utilizing the little Mercury Bow fast reload trick here. I think I mentioned it before. If you drop the bow, it will allow you to reload and/or fire again immediately, rather than waiting for it to cool another slug. Now, I should be able to trick the guy with the rifle into offing one of his teammates here with a little dancing. They aren't very good at avoiding friendly fire. That first fellow that I sniped was a basic factory worker, but he was carrying the keys to the truck I'm going to use to Kanoko up an exit strategy. Nothing says quality like huge-ass trucking lines.
Like I'll have to know.
Seen in the background, a poster for the Syndicate recycling program, because ruining the environment does not have to involve ruining the environment. By juggling these fellas up onto the stairs, I can get some pretty easy combos on them. So long as I'm below them, of course. If I'm above them, I won't be able to hit them at all. Into this. Oh hey, good thing that ninja left his console unlocked with all their secret plans on it.
The Syndicate has been very busy. They've taken control of the processors all over the world, but why?
Step 1, infiltrate all the atmospheric conversion centers. Step 2, modify their cores with smuggled parts. Wait, why does it specify smuggled? Step 3, activate by remote.
Hey, have you finished calibrating the...
Are you talking to me?
Do I know you?
I don't know. Do I look familiar? Remind you of anyone?
Oh, God. You! Here, take these. Just leave me alive.
Wonder who I look like that would be calibrating equipment. Now, I had qualms about using the Screaming Cannon against the relatively innocent TCTF agents. I have no such problems dooming these Syndicate asshats. The Screaming Cell seems to choose when it wants to detonate, so leading an enemy is always a good plan. Well, you get what you pay for with soldiers. Even red ninjas run in terror from screaming cells. Up to a point, anyway. Oh hey, secondary stage of Project Sturmenduring.
Burrow's crazy. I think he's going to reverse the atmospheric processors and poison the atmosphere. He's trying to kill us all.
Step 5, low orbit satellite signal Burrow established. Step 6, construct mountain compound. Step 7, Deodan something something. Okay, first off, where is step 4? Second, why did they build their secret mountain base after sabotaging all the processors?
Who are you? You're not authorized to be in here.
Who's gonna throw me out? You?
What do you want?
I'll take whatever you've got. Right now!
Okay, please don't hurt me. I'm unarmed.
Ninjas are jerks. And also apparently the answer to who was gonna throw me out would be ninjas.
No! Okay, please don't hurt me.
There we go. Wait, tertiary stage.
These readings indicate a controlled rise in the toxin levels. I get it. He plans to spill enough poison into the air to kill anyone who won't sell their soul to him for a chrysalis.
Step 9, same as step 7. Hey, wait a second, there was no step 8. Step 10, Sturmenduring mountain compound that was step 6. Step 11, symbiote candidate selection and implantation. I guess he means Barabas and Mugade there. Yep, that's a dead guy.
There's too many stations. They could never be disarmed before Muro activates them. But there is one chance. If I overload the generators, I can blow them up before the atmospheric damage is irreversible.
I'm pretty sure the damage is already irreversible. That's why you need the conversion centers in the first place. That ninja was about as stealthy as Kanoko herself. There we go, that's our final move, the kicking disarm. If I'd had no weapon at the time, I would have come out of the move with that pistol pointed directly at his face, allowing me to unload the rest of the clip into his dazed head. Ha! Stupid force field ninja. You couldn't even hit me with stealth in your side. What kind of ninja uses a gun anyway? You're terrible at your job. Welp. Welp. Well, I guess that works. We'll just let a screaming cell handle the tech officer back there, and meanwhile I'll beat down the final bruiser in the corner. Final stage, all constructions and modifications complete. Also, there was no step 12. Let's just do a little editing here. We'll just add a few steps and blam, love little sister. Did they ever mention that she was the younger sister?
You were a fool to come here alone.
She isn't alone. You're under arrest. This ends here and now.
He used you. Join me or die like all the others, choking on dead air and foul water. I have accomplished everything our father dreamed of doing.
He dreamed of life. All you know is death. Surrender. We have you surrounded.
Never.
I'm acting. I did not come into this fight in a good position. Murrow starts off in overpower mode, flanked by 2 Red Furies. On my side, I've got the Old Man Griffin and his sad sack squad of the 2 SWAT agents that happened to call in sick the day I murdered the entire police force of Neo Mega Tokyo 3. There are a few keys to this fight, past the obvious don't get hit much. The faster you can take down Murrow's flunkies, the more the TCTF will be able to help you combat Murrow. After you've killed each Fury, a Bruiser will spawn, and after both Bruisers are dead, a Red Ninja will come out. So the chances of all your allies surviving is very low, no matter how fast you take everyone down. Of course, the SWAT agents are more useful to you dead, since they will each drop a hypo spray when they die. You also have to be careful of Griffin's VDG pistol, which everyone will gleefully pick up and start firing all over the place. Since I'm carrying a Scream Cannon, there's no way in hell that I would drop it to pick up the pistol, lest I have to deal with Murrow and Cthulhu at the same time. Griffin, meanwhile, is a tough old coot, and the most useful ally we have here. He can take a lot of punishment, and will actually stand up to Murrow for long enough to kill a few bruisers. He's fully capable of kicking the bucket, though, so don't count on him surviving all that long. You can see in the background that sometimes Murrow will get distracted by shiny objects, so you should take every advantage of that when it comes up. That's both bruisers, so all we have left is the ninja. Let's greet him with a good old extra-dimensional hello.
Maybe I should start trying.
And down he goes like the sack he is. But I don't think he's down for the count.
I am very impressed with what you've been able to accomplish without drawing on the full power of your Chrysalis.
You're capable of so much more. Let me show you. Glorious, isn't it? This is the future. Join me, or die like all the others, choking on dead air and foul water. I've accomplished everything our father dreamed of doing.
He dreamed of life. All you know is death.
So here's what happens if you choose to cap Griffin in the previous mission. Rather than facing down Murrow and his lackeys, you fight him mano a kanoko with him in his fully ascended Deodan Imago form. He's almost always protected by a force shield-like shell that will only go down when he performs certain powerful attacks, which means you have to goad him into doing said attacks by dodging at the last second. Once his shield is down, you score as many hits as you can, as fast as you can, and then try to escape before he starts shooting electricity everywhere. This attack has a severely long range, however, so that's not always feasible. If you try to run away, he also has the capability of yanking you right back to him with those bolts, so it's best to suck it up and face him down like the crazy purple-haired murderbot that you are.